Hello, I am Gepwin, and welcome back to a Factory Town, the medieval factory building game with magic and whatnot. It's pretty cool. I like it. Done a lot of episodes. It's pretty neat. Though, speaking of, I'm not going to be able to sustain an entire series on this. It's coming out soon. It's going to keep getting updated, but I need some game suggestions. I need some game suggestions on cool things I can do. That would be neat and people would like. But that's not the main thing today. We just unlocked. I started the game. I was getting set up to record, and we just unlocked more research. So we finished our last blue research. So mana transmission is the last thing we can actually work on. There it goes. There it goes. And we unlocked smooth stone. So what do we even do with that? Is that a good? No, we can't sell it in the general store. We can't sell it in that market. We can't sell it in the apothecary. We don't appear to be able to sell it in the specialty goods. And that's where all the magic and junk is. We don't have another one, right? We don't have another good thing to sell in. So what is it for? Polished stone produced by stonemason. You can't sellable materials for stone bricks. Smooth stone. No. There must be something else we use it for that I haven't found yet. But anyway, the main thing that I wanted to keep working on today was our cake factory. Cake factory. What was that? Was that words? Was any of that words? Certainly doesn't seem like it. Alright, let's put another farm over here. I'm going to pause. I want to farm here, and I want to farm here. And the reason for this is I want them to be right next to the water things. And I do not care that this is taking up stuff. I just want to make sure it's not gathering herbs. Because I don't need these to be gathering herbs. Alright, I just want them gathering grain. And then I want them to have farm tiles all along the edge here. Where like the water... Oop, those aren't even in the range of the thing? Whoops. Anyway, I want a lot of farm tiles that auto water, and then the other ones could just get taken care of normally for like extra. But unless you're doing extremely high yield farms, this was something that was pointed out to me. Unless you're doing extremely high yield farms, you don't need to water the crops or worry about fertilizing them. But, you know, I figure if you have the water there, why not? Like, the main reason that you would not want to water crops is that it's going to... Oh, darn, that is too close to a hill. The main reason you would not want to water crops is because it's taking up, you know, time that you'd be able to use to like, you know, gather more crops. But if you have the water there already, there's no real reason to not use it, which is why I'm gonna have to remove these herb resources. I don't care about these ones. They're not really in the way of what I'm trying to do, but those ones were on these already watered tiles. And those I want to make sure I maintain. So let's plant some more grain just along the edge here. Let's just make sure. Fill those first. We still don't have as stable of a... Okay, now it's unpaused. Right? Yeah, we still don't have as stable of an income as I would like from that. Seriously? More there? I started recording and then there was a phone call, which is why I had to restart and kind of missed the research popping up, and now there's like a music car going by outside. Oh, it's the worst. Okay, this, all those grew. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Now then, grain mill. Grain mill, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I can't build it with more stone. Who's making me stone? Who's making me stone? Nobody. Nobody is getting me stone, and also nobody is getting me wood. Oh, that's an issue. Alright, this thing is getting wood already. You, worker dude. Bring stone to that. And then... this stone here. I need more houses. Darn. I'm running out of workers. Running out of workers already, and I need a house like in here, or we need to start setting up. Oh, you know what? They can all be on this little hillside. You get a hillside house. Ha! That's cool. I just don't want them clustered up in a big tower is most of why I'm spreading them out like this, but we are probably going to need to, like, split off. We're gonna have to have another, like, town hub eventually. I just like that. You got a little house on the hill. Maybe it's a house on Haunted Hill. Ooh, Haunted Hill. Anyway, harvester drill. For the minute, anyway. We don't have anything, like, actually gathering stone. It's an issue. The harvester drill does not get speed boosts. So actually, it would be much more efficient. Wouldn't necessarily matter as much, but it'd be much more efficient if I had it put into some sort of container right near here, and then have a cart, like, bring it the rest of the way. I mean, it would also be much more efficient if I moved this over there. And also, let's build this along here because we have a little dude who can't carry wood. There you go. But, you know, you may as well just put it directly in. Okay, you should still put it in there because it's a long way to the barn. There you go. There you go. I still need wood for some things. Yeah, this is getting used. This is getting used up, and we don't have anything that's, you know. Wait, how did he get out the other side there? I don't know. This is weird. Anyway, we're getting more stone finally. That's the 40 that I think we need for the next mill, because we need two mills. We need 2 grain mills. This one's another one that's going to be making animal feed. Which means we're going to need to set it up the same way. I'm still running low on people. This is my problem with some of the stuff right now. Like, if I don't want to build my houses in a massive block, it's basically penalized. Not building the big ol' house towers is basically penalized in the game right now. And I've had some debates with people on the Discords about this, and they all want to build their big house towers and go, trying to get us not to build big house towers is telling us not to play the game right. I want to be able to do it without building big house towers. Okay, this goes over here, and it should be able to... I think it should be able to enter on the second level of stuff, right? Oh, interesting. Interesting. So the elevation change there. So I think anywhere I can't actually build over the farm like that, we should be able to build into, and that should still deliver like grain. And then we will straight that way and that way to deliver water. This does not make fertilizer because it's eggs, which, that, you know, show me how that makes any sense, but fine. There we are. Now we just give this one a path to that particular granary, and off we go. It is saturating the line right now, but not. Let's give it 4. The other one needs 6 to keep up with stuff, but we'll see. Okay, good. It is feeding in. It is feeding in. That's what we needed. And then this pasture. This pasture needs to get up to that other building. Very noisy still. Very noisy still. Too noisy. Why can't people respect that I need to record things and stop having emergencies or whatever it is that's going on out there? So I probably can't actually build on these. Nope. Okay, if I can't build on that... This thing being right next to this hill is presenting a weird problem. Come on, come on. Ugh. The perspective on this. Changing the perspective for the building can be very difficult. That needs to be a bridge. There, that sort of makes sense. Why not? So the eggs should be able to go up here. There we go, getting some proper spaghettification now. Actually, that does need to go up too, because of the way that the scenery changes over there. We have to give it a little extra clearance to get up that little ramp there. Come on, up, please, up, please, 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 build that. Ah, I had it. Come on, come on. Got it. Did it. We have achieved greatness. And then, nope, not there. Not like that. Over here, thank you. Ramp block. There we go. Give me the things I click on. There we are. Eggs go that way. Nope, they don't. Butter. Butter goes that way. Eggs go over here. Oh well, same difference. Eggs go this way. There we go. Eggs. There's that. Next up, sugar and flour. Sugar and flour, and then we are making cakes. First stage. First stage of cakes. Okay, let's remove this. I'm trying not to remove too many things right now, but we've got this little area here that's like perfect for a sugar farm. And I should use it. Especially since I kind of have to make the entire sugar farm. Now let's just put that here, and then we can copy these. There we go. You can copy farm tiles, but not crops. Which I suppose makes sense. Again, it shouldn't matter that much with this kind of yield of farm for the minute. Whether it's getting fertilizer and water, we can, you know, kind of mess with that later. Now this all, we've been collecting sugar plants. So we should have more than enough sugar plants to be able to plant sugar here. And now we're just waiting for this to, you know, grow enough sugar. There we go. I want to centralize more of this. Make just massive, massive sugar like farms and have them just deliver elsewhere. And we'll see about that. That'd be a for later project. Now the other thing that I've got to do, hopefully I've got enough stone by now. Yep, good. We have a lot of stone. We need another grain mill, and this one can be just right there. And I'm hoping, yeah, good, we can just have this go straight up the hill. Oh, almost. Almost just straight up the hill. There we go. Yep, recipe, because this one's going to be different, because this one needs to make flour, which takes even more wheat than normal. Still almost out of people working already. Ugh. Oh well, so the flour from this one needs to also go into this kitchen. I think I just want to bring it over kind of this way. Oh, we finished up our mana transportation network, which means we unlocked the enchanting building. Excellent. So as soon as we're done making cakes, we can build the stop with the stop. The key commands on this are driving me crazy sometimes. Come on. There we go. Okay. Okay, we did it. We did it. It's all right. Now then. Give me ramps. Give me ramps. Ramp. Okay. What is this F? Okay, F shows me all the arrows. Oh, cool. I did not realize that was the thing. Now we need to just keep ramping up. Haha, we need to ramp it up. Ramp it up. Extreme 90s catchphrase. And there, and there, and there, and there. And this should go straight over here. Ah, nice. Lines up perfect. Lines up perfectly. And that can be there, and then just have some little... These don't actually block anything, so why does it matter? Go straight up across this, and then straight across this. Straight across this. Please, come on. There we are. Whoops. Go around the corner. Round the corner. There we go. Now we got flour. Now we got flour. Last thing. Last thing we need. Sugar. Bring it over. That's too high, isn't it? Well, let's see. I think it's too high, but... Oh, no, it's not. Cool. Sugar. There we go. Cake! We're making cake. We're making cakes. It needs 2 sugar, so the sugar farm has to remain dedicated to this particular facility. In fact, sugar is probably the thing we're making the least of right now, because the other farms have more people working them. Yeah, there's no way that belt is staying anything near saturated. Not even close. Alright. This is producing cakes. I want to bring those cakes straight into this facility. Okay. Okay. Step 1 complete. Step 2. Whoops, that is not at all what I meant to do. Step 2. This thing needs sugar, fuel, other things. The place I built the fuel is inconvenient to me. I should... To keep the fuel and milk flowing, I should bring the milk into this silo and then route it back. So if there's a backup of milk, like this can back up here and continue creating fuel. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Cool. That makes a lot of sense. We can stockpile milk and still use the fuel. Now I unfortunately made getting the fuel more difficult for myself. So let's see, that needs to be here in order to get the fuel over. I should be able to get it like that. That should be fine for going into this building on fuel. That should be okay. How high up do I need to be before I can get over the facility here is kind of the question. So I need a ramp. That goes up to that level and then can loop around. Yeah. Like that, except that these obviously need to be archways to not block the flow of eggs. No, the way that it worked out, we actually don't need... We didn't need to go over that at all, but now we can split the fuel consumption between those. Okay. That's not going into the building, is it? No, it's not. Okay, let's try this then. How about now? Do you go into the building now? Now you go into the building. Oh, that's so frustratingly arbitrary. Frustratory. Alright, now the cake's backed up. The flour's not backed up. The flour is quickly becoming the big issue here. And we're out of workers! Hooray! Sheesh. Wow, I use up workers fast. Alright, you all live in the slums, I guess. Because I just need workers, and I can't really kind of afford to build another nice little town center again here yet. We might need to integrate some skyscrapers here soon. I think part of the problem is I gave myself the hilly landscape just for fun, but that's still kind of limiting a little bit. Could still have a lot more houses. Whew. Alright. We need a berry farm. So let's build Knott's Berry Farm over here. New buildings. Alright, it's all the magic stuff, right? Yeah. Enchanter. Needs bricks, needs bricks, needs bricks. Magic Forge is kind of the next thing on the magic path. And then we got steam! Steam! We can build steam generators, which I really should over there where we're producing our iron. That seems like a very good idea. Oh, right. The thing that I was in here for was to build more farm tiles. This is going to be producing berries. I need a lot of berries. That's probably okay. We need this to kind of go out straight over this way, but we can also give it a little bit of height so we can get over the crops. Now then, berries. That's going to take a little while, but as soon as that's done, growing, we will have berries. So come out of there, go into there. Thank you. Good, good, and good. Good, good, and good. What's the next thing? What's the next thing? Spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti everywhere. Not a drop to eat. Yeah, you want to drop a spaghetti? Drop, like when you have an old-timey British alcohol, you have a drop of spaghetti. Okay, let's double up on this farm. We'll give each its own, but have a little bit of crossover, because why not? I don't think we're using up the sugar at that kind of rate. There we go. Now then, more sugar. Sugar. Come on. There we go. More sugar. More sugar. Sugar. There we go. Thank you. What sugar do I actually have? 100 something. So I hope we are making more somewhere. I think that we're farming more sugar, right? There we go. That's making more sugar. That sugar has to be delivered to that building there. That's going to be an interesting challenge. So as we know, we have to have it there. That is too high. But I think if I... That's still too high? Or is that the same as this one? Is that on the same level as that one? I think that's gonna work. It better, because I can't really get it any lower than that. Oh no! Why? Why would you remove that? Why would you remove that? I was literally holding the thing that I wanted it to remove. Okay, so here... I want this to be down to this level somewhere over here, so I can go over the rocks and over the crops. And all these crops are going to be growing in a second. And that's going to make the stuff work. Okay, there we go. This thing should now be outputting sugar, and hopefully it should work just fine in our weird little spiderwebby contraption going over here. I see so many people with organized bases. They're making very organized, well put together. Okay, so fine. Fine. Okay, your thing is too high. How about now? Is it too high now? Nope, there it is. Gotcha. Gotcha with my ramp technique. Can't fight it. Can't fight the ramps. Can't fight the ramps. Oh, it's too high. It's too high. No. No, we have to go sideways. That's the direction I didn't want to have to go. I didn't want to have to go sideways. Ah, for no reason other than it's mildly inconveniences me. Very, very mildly. Like, So mildly. It blocks off this side of the building more completely, which I didn't want to do, is kind of the thing. There we go. Jam. Jam's in. Fuel's in. Now we just need the random fruit. Didn't mean to smack that. Didn't mean to smack that. Just need the random fruit and some sugar. We need another sugar farm for this kitchen. Oh, give me a break. Give me a break with the sugar farms here, people. How much sugar can one build need? These people are going to have no teeth. People are going to die on this diet. They're going to die. I can't make either of these things until I have purple coins, and that is what this monstrosity is supposed to provide. This octopus-looking thing. This what is this? What even is this? I'm going to take a picture of it. What is this thing? Stick a fork in it. Not because it's done, because it's spaghetti. Stick a fork in it, it's spaghetti. That should be my catchphrase. That's my new video catchphrase. That's the name of this episode. Stick a fork in it, it's spaghetti. Oh, where does this thing intersect? Okay, let's make sure that this thing... we're going to be putting sugar there, so... Let's just make sure that it's not set to take sugar, because there's going to be a little overlap. I'm out of fertilizer. Uh-oh. To make so much of this. Sheesh. So much sugar. Alright, let's just pause, please. No making sugar. There we go. Better. I forgot the sugar couldn't even output onto the onto that kind of carrier because it's a later level crop. Okay, so because of this being here on the hill, we should be able to just take it over. We still have to take it up by one to get over the rocks. Or is this iron? Iron ore. We need to take it up by one to get over the iron ore, and then we can just take it straight across. And we need to go down by one to get it to match up where we need it. Yes, good. It hits the right part of the building. We'll build up a structure on that side. Grab that. Give me a ramp. Give me these. 166 of these still. Been using these with reckless abandon. So this tells me that our manufacturing process is still operating on the other side. I hope. 143 still. We need more of that. This thing is all set. And the other one is all set, so... This is it. This is it. The last farm. The last farm. This entire hill. This entire hill has been given over to sugar production. Look at that. Alright. The last farm. And it's going to have to go down here. We're going to have to build some tree things. Some tree planters. Can't craft any of that. Can't craft anymore. Why? Can't afford. Fertilizer. We're out of fertilizer. I don't have any apples in storage either. Ooh, that's not great. Okay, let's just quickly go over here. Give me a barn. And put some apples in storage really quick so we can build more apple trees. There we go. How's our fertilizer production doing? Should be going better than that. Really? Yeah, just 4. Wow, I guess because this is so slow, generally, as a farm. Ugh. Well, you know what? Let's give it 10 seconds and just double check how our iron and stuff is doing over here. This thing is still full. These belts are still going. They would look very sluggish. Alright, coal. Coal is now our limiting factor. I thought it might be, if I'm being honest. So, 2 things. 1, let's at least increase it coming up to there, and then it can go down on that belt. And then let's grab a harvester. Wait, what do you mean I can't build a harvester? Gears. I'm out of gears. Because I'm building so many metal conveyors that I'm out of gears. Okay, darn. Okay, darn. So upping our iron production is definitely going to be a priority. Actually, our iron production is fine. Our gear production is just slow. Our gear production is just unearthly slow. Buildings. Steam. Steam generator. What do I need? I can build a couple of those on this water. Good. You know, let's just remove these herbs. I'm never going to use those. Give me another silo over here, to be honest. Just a silo over here. No, just a logic block splitter right there. And how much does the stick and mine cost? Alright, I don't have enough gold for it because I've been running through my gold too much. I still don't have like harvesters, but these things use so little fuel. Like, they don't need very much fuel to actually maintain functioning. If I give this a little bit of a buffer, this is going to work fine. Now, the other thing that I'm going to need to do is build a place for pipes to get made. So I'm gonna need to make sure that I like build a pipe making facility. It's like, there we go, steam pipes. It's just 2 iron. But I also need it to be able to go into a barn, which is a big old building. Big old building. So, you know, I could build it here. I could build it here. I don't know if that's gonna work. Like, I can put a barn over here. And can I just build a ramp that, like... No, you know what I'm gonna need to do is build ramp, then build this over like that, because it's the only way this will actually work. There we go. Have this thing make steam pipes. Give this another output. I'm going to need to make sure that the input on this is going really well. I mean, it seems to be. Right now everything's using iron a little bit slowly, so the input seems to be working okay. That seems to be fine. Right now I'm just mostly doing this as an aside to give the fertilizer time to go. What's going on? We're just making steam pipes very slowly is the thing, it seems like. 4. Yeah, so give this a few more workers so we can make steam pipes at a reasonable rate and get some steam pipes. So yeah, we only got 6 steam pipes. And you know what? We need like 4 steam pipes to make a steam connector, and I need just all of this. I need all of this connected to steam. So yeah, that's not happening for a bit. But that's fine, that'll give this time to back up. Yeah, I didn't realize that this was just making too slowly. Very, very slowly for the amount of these I've been using. I really need to get a limiter on that, but I can't get a limiter on that until we finish the cake factory. So let's swing way back over here to where this thing is filled with apples. Okay, remove that. Remove that. Give me more of these. More of these. And maintain a straight line out the front of this farm. Still running out of frickin' fertilizer though, so fine. But here's a ton of apple trees. And come on. Oh darn, we're gonna catch up. We're gonna catch up with the hill. Yep. We caught up with the hill. So we can't actually build up there. Need to go sideways now. Alright, what if I built it the other direction? What if I started going, what if I started going up this way? Seems like a more efficient way to do it. Okay, still looking good. Still looking good, and we made it up the side. There's that. We did that. Okay. Right here. That's the building. That's the building we need apples to go into. Yep. That building right there is the one we need apples to go into. Okay, here we go. And there's more music cars. Is that on the same level? No, it doesn't look it. Okay. Come that way. There we go. That is where we need that to be to get over this thing. There we go. Still a mess. A big ol' mess. That way, over that way. And down. Apples. Alright. Pause the game. Because I want triumphant. I want a triumphant. Well, you know what? Don't pause the game. Jam. Are we making jam? We made a jam. There it goes. There it goes. Jam. There it goes. Alright, now that's how fast this is actually outputting, so give me a little more. That's pretty good on the apples, though. That's not... Yeah, I think that's a pretty good clip on the apples. We probably don't need that much more than that. Now, how fast is this getting used up? Is this full? The milk's full. We'll see. That's probably going to empty out right quick. We've made 5 of these cakes. We've made 5 of these cakes. Okay. Tools. Remove resource. this probably needs to go under this one. Under that big long one. Then it can start going kind of down. Come on, really? Why can't I build on the hill there? Where's the space I'm supposed to build there? Come on. Come on. There's nowhere to actually build on the hill. Alright. Odd. That's weird. I don't know why I can't build stuff there. And over like that. There we go. This is gonna get a batch. It's gonna get a big batch, but that's fine. It'll boost our happiness briefly. Actually, if you deliver the stuff in batches, it like boosts your happiness up really high for a little bit. So if you can keep that up, it's actually better to kind of store this and then deliver it in a bunch of mine carts at once than it is to like build it incrementally. There we go. How long does this stuff actually take to make? 10 seconds. How long does this one take to make? 10 seconds. So this cake thing and this cake thing make it the same rate. This needs a lot more fruit. Now are we using up the milk? No. Basically not using up milk at all here. Even though we have a backup of fertilizer. That's fun. Oh, my timer seems to have quit. Don't know why that happened. That stinks. Stupid timer. Shouldn't be doing that. But look at that, we're getting purple coins now. Getting 18 purple coins each for this. We're gonna need to make some other stuff for this thing. Is that it? Purple coins, purple coins, purple coins. Okay, so magic stuff also. Magic robes and magic cloaks also give us purple coins. Same with wands. Any magic things give us purple coins. But there we go, that should up our happiness a little bit. Hopefully that's continuing at some decent amount. It's got everything but jam. The cake thing is going slow but still making. So yeah, we'll optimize more of this later, but sheesh. Y'all said I was too organized. Look at me now. Look at me now, Dad. Finally. Steam connector. We've got 80 pipes right now, so I want all of these. In fact, like every single one of these buildings. And then steam pipes. Those two connect. Those two connect. Those ones connect. That was kind of the important one. So now that's getting boosted with steam power. Uh-oh. Our fuel crisis. We have a fuel issue. Got a fairly large fuel issue happening. Alright. You two workers. Go away. This will be much better served by having a There we go. This will be much better served this way. This thing is plus 60% speed on the coal. Have a little bit of a backup. This is fine. If this starts to back up, we might do more, but you know, right now that's working out. We haven't gotten anything near the like level of steam power that's going to be hurting us. These middle two, this one's getting more. These middle two seem to be getting less. I think I still want to like increase the speed here. Stop that. That seems to be okay on the fuel, right? I thought I'd be using less fuel than that, but... The fuel speed seems to be an issue. And the amount of iron that we're getting through here is a little bit of an issue. There we go, now it's carrying a little better. Dang it. Can I bring this thing steam power? Can I bring this guy steam power? No, he cannot. That cannot connect to steam power. I do have 8 pipes though, which means I can connect that. And this one's getting more. This one's getting more fuel anyway, so need it to go more quickly. Do I actually need to build a thing that distributes the fuel evenly? Because I'm not getting enough fuel. To be honest with you, that'd be a little annoying. I don't want to have to do that. It feels like I'm going to have to. Because these two are not getting enough fuel, and this one is getting all the fuel. We're also just not making fuel fast enough. This is kind of an issue. I don't have a lot of big coal deposits. Like there's another one over here that I could try to also bring in. So you can kind of, let's just look here. So like farms and mining, you can place coal. It costs a lot, but you can. So maybe something I should be focusing on is trying to collect this coal that's in a bad place and put it over here. Like start storing the coal that's in a bad place in a barn and then just build up the coal around this so it gets a higher speed. We are really going to have to get the magic research going, so let's start that before the end of the episode. Like, we did enough. The cake thing was our goal. The cake was our goal, and we have the cake going. The jam is an issue. What is going on here? We are not using milk fast enough. Okay. This is backed up, and we've got an unequal thing with the jam. Dang it, we're not actually using milk fast enough for this to be the only thing providing fuel to that kitchen. And for all of the iron and stuff that is over here, there's not a consistent source of fuel. There's like no coal that I can just run in here as a secondary fuel source. Darn. just thought of something that I kind of want to try to do. Alright, if I can put something over here. Alright, this here, I swore I never wanted to do this, but you can just make a farm make nothing but fertilizer. Alright, so if this is full, and that's not going to be producing fertilizer, then if we run the belt this way with the feed, but I put a pusher right there, that's going to push into this unless that's full. So when this is full, it's going to divert over here and start making fertilizer. So I also need a well, but that's alright because we can just put a well there. Alright, so now this thing can make extra fertilizer. So insane. And then we can just take it off of here and run it in a little loop. No, I want the loop to kind of go the other way. So we can run it in this little kind of loop going around here. I guess that does need to be a wider loop the way the ramps work in this game. Can be over there. Almost. Like, is this high enough that it actually gets over the top of that farm? It does, so I kind of want it to be up to there. I think if I build that as an archway, no, that's not going to work. Okay, let me just see if this is even going to function the way I think it is. Because this should... These archways should be kind of enough to let this through. So close. Let's, that's the level that I need it to be. There we go. Brought it around. Brought it around. So this is the overflow fuel. If that's not making enough... There we go. If that shuts down because of that, then this thing pumps fuel into this thing. Huh. There, now we're making cakes again. Sheesh. I need to run a router around there. I need to like put a actually that's not a bad idea. I should just grab a silo. Come on. Give me a silo and just put that right there so that this can fill up the silo and store like 100 of these. And then I should just have a thing on this, like if this gets over 50, once I get logic, when this gets over 50, I'll pump that out into this line too. And then it'll get both kinds of cakes for extra money. Because there's no reason to have that much of a backup sitting there, honestly. Now this is going to work better. This thing is not using up milk. Any way, shape, or form. Alright, but that's why we got this extra thing going. See, now this thing needs to grab... There we go. See, it only diverts when this doesn't need. So it's not taking anything away from this, which is going to be our main fuel supply. Haha, we've done it. Oh, an extra level of spaghettification. What do you know? Just need that. This is our screenshot. There we go. Look at that. Oof. Oof. I just need so many pictures of this. Wow. You can't even tell what goes into what on some level. Oof. Okay. That's going to do it for that. Now then, over here. This thing is still not doing well on fuel. It's doing a little better than it was. We're still using up more, well, we are still using up more stuff than we wanted to. At least this is making iron very quickly. This is making iron quite quickly. And we have a decent amount of coal here. Alright, let's just quick. I can hear the music going wonky because my recording's been running too long, but let's up our coal production a bit. The more coal nodes... Alright, I don't have enough coal. But the more coal nodes, the faster it goes. See, this was at 60%, now it's at 95%. The more nodes, the faster. But I am going to need earth magic in order to refill these nodes. But let's... I need more houses to increase the production. Okay, one more house. I'm building one more house. That seems to be inside all of the radiuses. One more house, and let's up this thing a little bit. Come on. We're at 200%. 300%. That should be enough, dang it. That's 8. That's 10. Okay, now they are all receiving. There we go. Thank you. How many of these do I have? Okay, I have enough to connect all of this. Just all of these get steam power. There we go. And they're all receiving 100% steam power. There. That should just be pumping out monumental amounts of iron now. Yes, it is. Good. That should be pumping out more than enough iron. Yes, we're making iron faster than we can use it. Finally. And this thing's filling up again. Oof. Okay, we did it. We solved our iron crisis. This is using iron faster than we can make it. Well done. Some of it's because we aren't drawing so much on that thing, but it works out. We'll work on our iron more later. This guy should definitely just get all that gold, and we'll start figuring out some more of our magic soon. I did tell you to research magic, right? Oh. Right. Huh. Elemental extraction. Darn. Oh, well, we've already got 2,000 blue coins, so that's fine. Alright, that is way too long of a recording, but we had so many little things, dang it. Teeny little things to finish up right at the end. Should have been fine. We should have been good. Oh well. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like so I know to make more things like this. If you really did and want to see all the stuff that I do, you know that you can subscribe, right? Pretty sure you do, because that's how YouTube works, and all of you have seen YouTube, because that's where you are now. So, if you don't know where you are, it's YouTube. And probably in your room, or maybe outside if you're watching this on a phone. I don't know where you are. I'm not magic. But am I Dave? I can't do those jokes. Anyway, my name's Gepwin. Thank you for watching. You can follow me on Twitter, Discord, all those things that are in the description of the video with links that you click on, and it takes you to a different website that's not YouTube. It's a different place. I'm in a weird mood. Thank you again, and I will see you next time.